Hello there. My name is Linda Jo Martin and I am Book Lady. I am here to do the BookTube Newbie Tag today. And the first question is, why did you start your YouTube channel? I started my YouTube channel back in 2014 with the idea of reviewing books. But as time went on, I found that I was more comfortable in front of the camera when I was out of doors. So I did a lot of walking and talking and bicycle riding. And then my channel went dormant for the next few years, except for a couple of art videos and one hiking video. So I'm back and I'm planning to do BookTube this time. I am enjoying the reading of books and the reviewing of books on my blog, and thought I would add some video content to the blog, and so here I am, BookTube. I hope to meet new people and just have fun doing this. The second question is, what fun and unique content can you bring to YouTube? My thoughts are that I can bring reviews of art books, hiking, bicycle riding, and Idaho literature. There is such a thing, you know, Idaho literature. Yeah, people here in Idaho are actually writing books. So I thought I'd review some of them. What excites me about this channel? Well, I'm excited about the channel because I'll get to meet a lot of other people who love books, and because it's a challenging hobby, and because it'll keep my mind busy and learning new things in my old age. Why do you love reading? I love reading because every book is a mystery. You see this book? Any book has two covers, and in between those covers there's a story, or there's some kind of content there, and I don't know what it is until I read it. So I need to solve the mystery of what's in the book. That's why I love reading. Next question. What book or book series got you into reading? I don't know if the young people here will really understand this answer, but it's all about Dick and Jane. Dick and Jane. I met them in first grade and I just couldn't get enough. I read all of the Dick and Jane books. In fact, I frustrated my teacher because she couldn't find enough books to keep me busy reading. And so the book series that I would say got me into reading are Dick and Jane, and their dog Spot. We can't forget Spot. I should say, secondarily, after I got done with Dick and Jane, I did get into Nancy Drew books, and I had a thing for biographies when I was a child. What question would you ask your favorite booktuber? If I had one, I don't really have a favorite booktuber. I kind of like all the booktubers that I subscribe to, and I'm always looking for new booktubers. I'm really looking for newbies to subscribe to. Okay, but if I had a favorite booktuber with a lot more experience than me, I would be asking practical questions like, what kind of camera do you use? What kind of lighting do you use? Things like that. Practical things that I might be able to use in my own setup here. And the next question kind of leads into this. What challenge of having a BookTube channel will be hardest to overcome? For me, it's totally technology. When did you start reading? First grade, as I said, Dick and Jane. But before then, my mother read to me, and the books that I remember her reading to me way back in the 50s were things like The 500 Hats of Bartholomew Cubbins, which is a Dr. Seuss story, and let's see. I remember her reading Millions of Cats, and I also remember her reading The Little Engine That Could. And that's a book that I read to all of my children as well. Where do you read? I like to read in bed at night, and I also like to read in this chair. It is so comfortable. It's a great chair. What kinds of books do you like to read? Well, that's the operative question now, isn't it? I like to read a wide variety of books, nothing too scholarly, but I like to read fiction, literary fiction, classic fiction, contemporary fiction, fiction for women, thrillers, mysteries, post-apocalyptic novels, and here's my favorite, Earth Abides by George Stewart. And I also like to read, let me check my list here. Did I leave anything out? Christian nonfiction, but not Christian fiction. Although I did get a response from a booktuber who suggested a Christian fiction novel that I might enjoy, which I did notice it won the Pulitzer Prize. And then, of course, I like to read the Bible. So those are my choices. I like to read art books, so I will be reviewing some of them. It's like inevitable. And I don't know what else I'll bring to the table, but I'm here looking forward to what comes next. Thanks for watching.